we will be investigating specifically about, well, we can't travel, but we can travel virtually. Calculate how long it would take you to walk the coastline of mainland Australia, and then do some research of other forms of travel that you would be able to do to go around it. Okay, so I usually don't give any guide questions, all right, but I do give that when we were in class. Okay, so if we were in class, these would probably be the questions that I'd be asking you. Right, what were those modes of transport you used? Were there any alternatives? Okay, and which way was the fastest? Who wants the fastest route? Which of these was the most scenic? Who would rather have that scenic route than the fastest one? Right, if we have all the time in the world to travel around the coastline of Australia, which one would you use? How are you going to travel? Maybe you can include who you're going with, right? And which one was the most adventurous? So how many stops did you need to make? Okay, and for how long do you need to stop? Okay, and why would you probably choose that stop, that place to stop? Okay, who did you meet along the way? Then you can also just come up with your own questions. Okay, so then you would have the reflection page. Keep it short, nice and sweet, right? So what questions do you have about the problem? What mathematical information or strategy helped you in your investigation, and how? What mathematical conclusions can you draw from your thinking and working? So it's a combination of your knowledge of measurement, length, right? And also time. Speed is equal to distance over time, right? So what I asked you to do, maybe go around your garden, right? And time yourself. What would be your normal walking? What would be your speed when you would be walking and looking at a scenic view, right? So maybe have that or two sets of speed that you have there, okay? So you need your distance. So you'd need to know how long the coastline of Australia would be, right? You would need to know your speed so that you will be able to come up with the time. So if you're calculating time, you would have to divide the distance by your speed. Okay, yeah, so for sure you'd probably be coming up with some units that would be in meters or in seconds, right? So when you get your time and it would be in seconds, how are you going to convert that into minutes, into hours, into days? Would it take you months, all right, to go around the coastline of Australia? Okay, so be creative in your questions, in your how you'd be attacking the question, all right, or the investigation, all right, and see how you go. Go around your garden or your house, whichever, right? And try to have fun, because maths is fun. Yay! All right, see you all and see you next week. Bye.